Oh, and now we wait. Now we wait for the homies. Hey, young shaman, dude, what's good, bro? I didn't even see you pop up. That's sick, Sage. I remember you, man. I think you first pulled up when I was in Montana with my mom. I think, right? What's up, man? Not much, man. Not much. It's been a week, man. It's been a busy week. But yeah, Thursdays are the last work day of the week for me, so I'm chilling. I get to sleep in tonight, and as usual, I get to do my Thursday night live streams. I pulled up before that a while ago. Oh, did you really? I don't. Maybe I do remember you. Maybe I do remember you. You were at that one though, right? The one where we were in Montana. That's where I mainly remember you from. But no, I'm doing wonderful, man. I'm glad it's the weekend for me finally. Pretty tired tonight, honestly. I can't wait to see where tonight's live stream goes. I'm doing okay, still homeless, but trying to stay positive and count blessings. I was there in Montana. Damn, so are you the one that wants to have your own land and work? Correct me if I'm wrong, but like a certain kind of car. Do I remember this properly? I first came in talking about magic books. Yes, I absolutely remember that. 100%. I do remember that. But yeah, man, tell me a little bit about what's going on, man. Like, yes, I want my own land and I'm into cars. Yep, I completely remember, man. I completely remember. So like, what has you in such a position right now? Why do you feel like you aren't able to get ahead? Best British accent. Ready, go. There we go. There you go, bro. What's up? Oh, we're gonna get a bunch of homies. 40 quid. Are you mad? It's only a bloody bottle of water, isn't it, Governor? What's up, guys? I'll probably see some sort of crazy viewership number here in a moment. My name is Devin, by the way, for any of you that are new here. I run the YouTube channel Northwood Shaman, where I talk about spirituality and self-transformation. And yeah, I go live every Thursday and hang out with the homies and meet new homies like yourself. And we basically just talk about whatever comes up, how our week has been, what's been going on, shit going on in the world, spirituality, religion, God, all sorts of fun stuff. Working on ourselves. That's basically what I like the goal to be around, is to try to become a healthier, more loving human being, you know. I came back to Tennessee because my tags got suspended. I was in Texas before that after the hurricane wiped me out in Tennessee. Been homeless for a year and a quarter, I believe. Damn. Keep chasing your dreams. You got this. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. So you just got behind and can't find a way to get a leg up on the situation. I feel you, man. I feel you. A lot of us are in that position where if one thing goes in the wrong direction, it just throws us under. Ooh. We got some weirdos in the chat. Hold on, what does this guy look like? I can't tell what his profile picture is. Sakuna Ryoman, King 1. How are you doing, bro? How's my man? What do you think, bro? Monkey Devin, you must have heard me introduce myself. Chillin', what about you? Not much, man. Just live on YouTube, waiting for everything to get rolling a little bit, which it kind of seems like it's starting to right now. Welcome, by the way. When did you make the transition? About a week ago. All will be okay. Oh wait, Mossad Agency said hi. What's up, bro? How are you? Yo, Chase, what's good, man? Good to see you, bro. Your local man sent happy poop. Thanks, bro. Thank you for the happy poop, dog. Uh, all will be okay. That's my situation, and that's what I plan to do about it. Do you have any sort of form of income right now, bro? My bad. Didn't know you were chill, Alsub. That's hilarious, man. Listen, I won't blame you because like a lot of you right now. We're probably just scrolling through live streams, right? Like I do that sometimes, and I gotta say, I don't blame some of you for being in a position to assume that everything you fucking scroll across is gonna be stupid brain rot. Because, bro, when I scroll through live streams, I see some of the craziest shit. Like, people wearing toilet seats on their head and fucking people, like, peeling the shell off an egg and fucking writing the viewers' names on it. And it's like, what the hell is this? You know? These live streams are my attempt. Like, I'm a rather smaller channel, so a lot of my live streams pick up a lot of new people. New people come in. But the idea is to just talk about the sort of the niche of my channel being like self-development, spirituality, human psychology, and just becoming a healthy human being. You know what I mean? Talking about hardships and sort of hot seat coaching type stuff, talking about what's going on. Shachi is here. What's up, Sequindeth? How are you? I'm so glad you pulled up. So, Shachi, considering you were just asking me in the Discord community about clarifying all this kind of stuff In a Pinch is talking about. What's some of the stuff that you're having a hard time understanding? Because I feel you, by the way. JJV said, smoke some weed. I used to. I don't do that anymore. Do you collect Living Dead dolls? No. I know what they are, though. Abigail Carpent says, hey, what's up? Oh, we got a 67 in the chat. That's a first. Don't even get me started about that dude who wears a triangle on his head and start chanting. Is this guy, does he have like a buzz cut? I think I know who you're talking about. Everything. Well, ask me a question. What would you like to understand about Hinduism? I would love to hear it because, I mean, as somebody who has Ram tattooed on his fucking knuckles, I would hope that I can shed some sort of light on something revolving around Hinduism for you. That Monstera, bruh. Check this shit out. Look at this. This shit's no joke, bruh. This is a big plant. This is a big plant, bro. Like, I got that thing when it was just a little cutting, and I rooted it, and I planted it in a little pot, and then I transplanted it into this fucking big-ass pot, and dude, it's just been blowing up. It literally needs to start paying rent, bro. This thing's big. Explain, Sequin. Explain, Sequin. Can't say that. What do you mean? What do you mean, Chase? Awesome. Yeah. Eddie. Oh, God. Eddie caught me off guard. Yeah, he has a buzz cut and chants with the shower on. Yeah, dude, that shit's wild to me because, like, I went onto his channel because I saw that and I was like, what the hell is all this? And I went to his channel and looked at his old videos, and he was just, like, a dude that was fascinated in, like, Hinduism or Buddhism. And then, lo and behold, drum roll, he thinks he's fucking God. He thinks he's enlightened. Or something. I don't know. You are a well-spoken young woman. I get that so much. Cho times 1,000. He's wild, bro. Yeah. Good job. That's the coolest thing I'll hear all day. I don't know what you're referring to. You look like a Viking. That's literally not the first time I've heard that. She said everything. Try to be a... Wait, did she say everything? All right, so let's describe everything regarding Hinduism. No, you'll have to narrow it down a little bit. Yes, when he claimed to be God, that kind of pissed me off. Sage, where do you stand as far as spirituality and God and that kind of stuff? Let's not talk today. Well, I mean, you can just throw a little question out there. I am scared. What's going on? What's up? What's going on? Maybe talking will help. Bigfoot versus Viking, who wins? Depends on what the Viking has. Yeah, I am a door. Damn, dude, we have a door in the chat. That's pretty sick, actually. Want to go raid some Saxon villages? That's crazy. Hello there from Glasgow, Scotland. No shit, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. I would never be able to say that name. Lowentobius Speebles. Lowentobius Speebles. I don't know how to say that. Cats or dogs? Cats all the way, bro. I got 4 cats posted up. And Bigfoot has a spear. I don't know. I'm going with Bigfoot. Abigail says, hey, what's up, Abigail? No one is God. I see that as ego for anyone to claim they're God. I believe in Christ and God and all that. So we talk about God a lot on the live streams. And obviously we can get into it if we want to. I'm doing awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Doors or wheels? I would say wheels. I mean, dude, they're both very useful, practical things. Doors and wheels. Yeah. Lowen Toby as Peebles. Cats are great. I have 2. Hell yeah. You got it, man. I'm from Florida. No shit. Cool. I'm from Maine. But no, I am under the impression that everything is God. There isn't a God. God is everything. God is reality itself. And that's a hard one for people to consider, you know. As far as spirituality goes, that's definitely a gray area for me, as I don't really know much about that. I just have beliefs. So would you consider yourself religious? Is that what you're saying? But yeah, anybody here, if any of you have any fucking something that's bothering you right now, or a gnawing question on your mind, or something you've been going through, or just something that you feel would be conducive to a good conversation for all of us to get into here, we'll all get into it, man. We'll all get into it, and I would love it. I would love it. Like, let me ask you guys a question. What's been bothering you the most right now? What's been going on right now? Like, what's been the vibe recently for you? Has it been that of growth and expression and development, or has it been that of like stagnation and fear and pain? Like, give me the vibe of what's been going on for you guys. Andrew says lack of money. What is that in reference to? Tobias. Lowen Tobias. I see what you're saying. Proverbs 8. Remind them that the book of Proverbs describes wisdom as being God's first creation and his master craftsman during creation. That's cool. My uncle was from Holton, Maine. No shit, that's cool, man. Where are you from? Or where are you located, the username? Oh, I am. What's going on, Shachi? I've been paralyzed for 22 years and I feel like a failure and a burden on my family. Well, first of all, just a question. How are you paralyzed? Is it like, if you don't mind me asking, is it like your legs or, but also feeling like a failure and a burden on your family? I feel like that is probably the most universal feeling that paraplegics probably share, is feeling like a failure and a burden. I mean, maybe not a failure, but most definitely a burden. You know what I mean? And I used to believe that everything was God as well, and I claimed agnostic religion, but as far as religion goes, I claim none. I just have a personal relationship with him. That's kind of where I stand too. I don't even consider God him, her, or even it. It's just a relationship with the universe, a relationship with existence itself. People can work online and make money. Andrew, are you asking a question or are you just like making a statement? Sup, Pookie Bear? Because yeah, that's absolutely true. People can work online and earn money. Fuck yeah. You're not a failure, dude. It's not your fault. That's very true. Very true. Man, that's sad. You shouldn't feel like that. Your family loves you. 100%. When I was 15 years old, I had a mountain bike crash and haven't been able to walk since then. I'm paralyzed from the belly button down. God damn, bro. How old are you now? Man, that's fucking wild. The paralyzed guy can work. Beautiful trans woman. It's remarkable how many people make that comment. They must be they must be connected somewhere, you know what I'm saying? You're 37. God damn, man. My brother had a pretty bad mount. I mean, nowhere near as bad as that. But he broke his collarbone mountain biking. Yeah, man, that's insane. Listen, I don't think you're a failure, man. You didn't mess up life, you know. Now, I'm not one to speak on what life must be like that, you know, but you're not a failure, man. Someone at my school got body slammed 2 days ago and they're acting like nothing happened. Pretty interesting. Enough of the trans comment bullshit, please. Yeah, I feel you. I believe in Doorism. Door the third. Bro, you gotta grow out the beard to show these scrubs you aren't trans. Who says that shit? I don't see it. It's crazy. Dude, scrub. I haven't heard that term in a minute, man. Are you transphobic? No. Stephen Hawking didn't have an excuse. Yeah. It's not your fault that you got into an accident. Love yourself and forgive yourself. Yeah, honestly. We love. You love what? I'm on a honey pack. Stay still. What does that mean? I can only imagine what this dude is going on about. What do you think of a good grilled cheese? Grilled cheeses are lame, bro. Are you kidding me? In my opinion, grilled cheese is gross. In 2014, I was rear-ended by a truck and almost burned alive. I spent 219 days in the hospital, and ooh, my cat Yang is yowling, and went into full organ failure, and my heart stopped. What? Jesus Christ, man! Wait, so were you the only one in the vehicle? Like, were you the one driving? Have you got any invention you've designed? Not. No. A honey pack is like an aphrodisiac. I need to stop reading these people's comments, man. Not you, the guy that brought that up. I once had a dream where a biblically accurate angel was chasing me. Damn, man. Biblically accurate angels, aren't they like terrifying looking? No issues with the trans community. My comment solely was to the troll calling dude a trans woman. Yeah. I feel like she was talking to me too. Or she, yeah, I assume she. Damn, 75% of your face is forehead. That's crazy. The stuff people pick out is fucking hilarious. These live streams are like such a beautiful sampling of society. You have any pictures of the beard? No Shave November is coming to an end. That would have been interesting to see. Nah, dude, I ain't letting that shit grow. I had to have 8 inches of my left femur removed because of an infection in the burn that went into the bone. Holy fuck, bro. Good lord. You have literally been like run through the ringer, man. My beautiful mother is here. The spiritual witch, everybody, is my mom. My cool ass mom that hangs out on her kids' live stream. What's up? I thought it was no nut November, yeah. Horse Lover says, hi, what's up? What if you're the love of my life? Eddie Spaghetti, you're still here, bro. Lord help us. Angels appear human-like in the Bible. I thought I remember seeing something of like angels appearing like this fucking like creature. Biblically accurate, you know? You seem to be centered pretty well with how you handle hate and negativity. That's something I need to work on. I get violent and end up clocking someone. Yeah, that's definitely something I would work on, you know? Now, like here's the way that I understand here's the way that I understand all the hate and shit. Like this, for example. We're all hanging out. We we're just having a good time talking about shit, talking about stuff, different topics and all that kind of stuff. And then random people will come in that don't like me or don't like you or want to talk shit, and they have nothing better to do than to just like complain or try to hate on you and stuff like that. So not everybody's gonna like you. That's the point here. Not everybody's gonna like you, and it's not your point. It's not your job to get everybody to like you. Because like when you spend a lot of us do that though. That's the thing. A lot of us try to spend our time getting everybody to like us. You know? Like that guy that made a comment about my forehead. I could try to like, oh god, I'd internalize it and go, oh geez, my forehead, and I gotta like wear a hat, and young people preaching. There's one right there. Somebody that doesn't like me. That's an exact example of what I'm talking about, where like not everybody's gonna like you. No matter what you're doing, you can't win the game of getting everybody to like you. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't be a yes man. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. And also, people not liking you is kind of a good sign. That's a far out one to wrap your head around. Because the reason somebody doesn't like you is because you're expressing something of yourself, assuming that you're being authentic. And that's the most important part here, is when you're being authentic, when you're being yourself, and somebody is mean to that, judges that, critiques that, doesn't like this chat, for example, anybody in here who's like being a dick or hating, or that is an immediate recognition to me that they're not my people at all. And they will naturally vibrate out of my life. It's not like they're going to sit there and waste their time sitting here hating on me. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they could. And that just continues to reveal more and more and more about them, more than it does say something about me. You see? But like when you're being authentic, when you're being yourself, and people don't like that, that's a good thing. That's something I talk about so much on the channel. And it's called polarization, where you're acting as a serving force in informing this world of who you are. And people are gonna fucking go crazy. Authenticity is beautiful. It's so beautiful. We need more authentic people, 100%. It's scary to be authentic because people hate on you. People will leave you. People will judge you. People will not like you. And I feel like a lot of us, we're either assholes ourselves, or we are people pleasers because we want to try to get everybody to like us and not bully us and be nice to us, and nobody really cares anymore. You lame, bro. I subbed and liked the video. I'm here to spread positivity. That's what we're all here to do, man. I have ADHD. What were you saying? I'm talking about being yourself, and how whether you be yourself or you try to get everybody in the world to like you, you're still going to have people that don't fucking like you and that make fun of you. So your best bet is to just be you, you know? Because like what state you in, champ? I'm in Maine. People don't take the time to understand shit. Like, this is what I've why is my microphone cover under the fucking bed? This is what I've come to understand, is that being you that's your only job. Your only job is to be you and to work on that. Everything else takes care of itself. Like, so You know how like if you take water and oil and you mix them all up, it creates an emulsification. But naturally, over time, the water and the oil will separate. That separation process is from like polarization, where oil is nonpolar, water is polar. They naturally separate each other. And when you don't have a solid frame of who you are, when you aren't showing this world who you are, when you're afraid to be yourself, when you're afraid to say what you feel, when you're afraid to post that thing or wear that piece of clothing or post that music or whatever it is, when you're afraid to be you, you're not showing up in the world. So essentially, to go along with my analogy, you're mixed, you're emulsified into the fucking world, and you get mixed up with people that aren't a part of you, that shouldn't be there, you know? But when you start to stand true to who you are, and you start to stop putting so much importance on the opinions of other people, you begin to naturally create a polarization effect where the water and the oil starts to separate, meaning the people who aren't meant to be in your life, the people who aren't good to have in your life, will naturally begin to vibrate out of your life. And what will be left is all of the like individuals. In the same way, all the water finds itself at the bottom and all the oil finds itself at the top. And the way to get that process to begin is to begin showing up as who you are. I think he's a maniac. Don't opinions matter, though, sometimes? Yes, 100%. But when they're just deliberate brain rot hate, it doesn't matter at all. And also, if an opinion is holding you back from being who you want to be and showing up in the world the way you want to show up, then no, fuck the opinion. If the opinion is impeding on your ability to be you, you shouldn't let it matter. An opinion is good because it's like it's like seeing another way of thinking. God places where we need to be, regardless of differences, 100%. 100%. I feel like, in a way, though, God will put obstacles in our life to see if we recognize that it's a fucking obstacle or not. And we'll keep it there and we'll hang out with it forever, not ever realizing that God put it there as a sort of test to see if we had what it took or had what it takes to recognize that it's not good to have that thing in our life and to use our will to get rid of it or to go away from it. Maine is nuts and spawns him and Stephen King. Is this guy just keep saying I'm a maniac? Oh, maniac. Got you, bro. Yeah. Lots of insecure people in here tonight. Is that true? I'm not really reading the chats, by the way. I guess what I'm talking about is a great example, though. Like I was saying, it's good to have people that don't like you. In a Pinch is here. What's good, bro? In a Pinch. You're going to get such a kick out of the chats, man. What's going on? So, like, an opinion from a teacher, good. Opinion from enemy, bad. No, not necessarily, because if a teacher tells you your forehead is big, what do you do with that? Regardless of who the opinion comes from, you should run it through you and see how it jives. Now, I'm not saying to cherry pick what people's opinions you take on, but come on. The idea is a good opinion means something that's constructive in your life. An opinion that's just minimizing and negative does no good, you know? And yeah, the chat is a beautiful example of, oh, Daddy, yo, Daddy Yellow is here. Since you are the only person who is with you all the time, Be the kind of person you would want to hang out with. Having an asshole for a shadow will eventually overwhelm everything. 100%, man. 100%. And that's such an incredible point. By the way, if any of you had any like important questions, the chat's going crazy right now, so keep dropping them in the chat and I'll eventually touch on them. No, you're so right. You're so right, Daddy Elo. Thank you so much. You're welcome, man. Have you tried 5-MeO DMT? No. I've tried NN DMT, but not 5-MeO. You shouldn't leave your safe place. What do you mean by that? That's interesting. That was very helpful. Chase, come back to the server. We miss you, bro. Oh my god, right? Is Chase still here in the chat? Is he saying shit? Man, look at that head. Yo, in a pinch, gotta get my bearings together after that. Before going back, kind of lost the plot. That's so funny, man. Yeah, how's that been, Chase? What's everyone's favorite Bible verse? Dude, these live streams are so fascinating. But no, people hating on you is low-key, I mean, this is relative, but it's a good sign. Because, like, as I've grown on YouTube and as I've continued to just own who I am and fucking show up as who I am, the proportion of people who don't like me is like equal to the proportion of people who do. Now, am I fucking doing something wrong or right? You see what I'm saying? The more you show up as who you are, the more you put yourself out there, the more people are going to like it and the more people are not going to like it. That's just the way it works. One week you get called a Viking and the next week people are focused on your head. Somebody did call me a Viking in this live stream, and yeah, they're just going at this little forehead, man. That's great. Your forehead has its own zip code. Come on. All right, let's do a roast. Let's do a roast battle. Since everybody's in a roasty kind of mood tonight. This chat is crazy. It's brain rotty tonight, man. What's your favorite song? I don't have a favorite song right now. What's your zodiac sign? Eddie Spaghetti, I'm inclined to not respond to you because many of your comments have been brain rotty, but I'm a Pisces. Can I ask you a question? Yeah, it depends. It depends. People are goofy. I personally believe Jesus was the snake in the Garden of the Eden. Very interesting point. It's funny how we pass the blame off. Somebody asks you why you're an asshole, you say, well, my parents raised me horribly. Then you go to their parents and they say, why were you an asshole to your kid? Oh, because of the way I was raised. And then you go to the grandparent, why were you an asshole? Oh, because of this. And then you go back and back and back and back. And then you get back all the way to Adam and Eve. And then Adam gets in fucking trouble and says, dude, it was Eve's fault, man. She tempted me to eat. She tempted me to eat from the tree. And then you're like, Eve, what the fuck? Eve says, the snake told me to do it, bruh. Good old Clint's really spent some time on that name. Isn't that good? Yeah, right? It was Adam's fault, by the way, for not looking after his wife. Didn't Eve tempt him to eat? She tempted me and I did eat. Some shit like that, right? Do you believe in Doorism? I knew it was going to be a high IQ fucking comment. Thanks for the help, Devin. Of course, man, of course. Oh, well, then you would doubt Scripture's authority. I don't know what that's in reference to. Your teeth are like 2 sticks of butter. That's a shitty roast, man. Come on. That's all you got? You kidding me? My favorite roast is Arby's roast beef. Arby's, they have memed that commercial so hard. How are you doing today, brother? I'm doing very good, man. I recognize you. Very good to see you. The live stream tonight has been really interesting. A lot of brain rot comments and I don't know. For Snoop making up his thoughts on the snake. What are you talking about? Both ate and were guilty, but the sin fell on Adam. What does Snoop have to do with Adam and Eve, bro? Adam and Eve and Snoop. That's the actual scriptures. Bufo DMT shrooms want to do it, bro. With me, I am all good. What do you fucking live at an ayahuasca center or something? It was definitely the devil, as it says clearly. Shachi, you asked, are you still here, Shachi? Oops. Somebody earlier said, you look as pretty as a peach. Hope your day is going well. Thank you so much for such a beautiful comment, kind comment. Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, there's been some crazy fucking chats. Yo, in a pinch, if there's anybody I want to drop a comment, it's you, bro. Bro, people wrote those books. Come on. You never know. What if instead of no souls or many souls, there's just one soul expressing itself through every being, restricted by the throes of the gunas? I know the term gunas, but I've forgotten what they are. The gunas. Refresh my memory on what the gunas are, man. No, I completely think what's so funny is every single person in this chat right now, all of us, we're all the same eye looking through a different mind and body and different vantage points. Like every single one of you, unless you're fucking insane, you refer to yourself as I. I call myself I. You all call yourself I. When I look at you, I say you, but when you look at me, you go you. You see what I'm saying? The subjective self, the I. Like if you get a big crowd of people, everybody, every single person feels like me and everybody else. Everybody has that feeling. Me and all of them. Me and all of them. Me and all of them. What if there is no them? What if there is only I looking through a different mind, a different body? Richard Wilkins, what's good, bro? Hey, bro, long time no see. How you been? I've been wonderful, man. Very wonderful. We actually just passed the year mark just the other day of being dedicated full time to YouTube, and man, it's been beautiful. It's been absolutely incredible. This live streaming is a result or a product of that dedication. I don't know where that idea came from. This is week 40, I think, in a row of going live every single week on YouTube. I need to see your ceiling fan. I do not have a ceiling fan. Show us your ceiling fan. This guy's on one, bro. Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva. Rajasic, Tamasic, and Sattvic. Passion, sloth, and serenity. Yes. So how does that apply? I mean, I can assume how that applies to the different ways in which everybody is operating in life. I wonder if Proconst... Yeah, he is still here. That's crazy. Listen, he said... Hold on, what did he say? He said, do something interesting or I'm leaving because this is pointless. That's the most... That comment is the epitome of where we're at as a society with our attention spans and just arrogance and cruelness, and that sums it up, man. Is he still here? Maybe not. Probably not. He's probably back to fucking scroll and looking for something interesting. Way too long for the chat, but I can bring it to the boards. Yes, for sure, man. I would love to see it. Everyone join the Discord. It's an awesome... In a pinch, dude, if you want, go grab the link, the Join the Inner Shift Society on my YouTube, pin it, comment it, and I'll pin it. Drop the link and I'll pin it as a comment, because I can't do it right now. Somebody do that. We am know he was good brain when when think time. Damn, these comments are crazy. And you're such an inspiration. Thank you so much, for real. I am not this, not this. Okay. I'll just read through the chat a little bit. There's still some calories left, probably. Little toilet, what are you talking about, bro? Purple Power says S. That's one of the best comments there's been in this chat, man. S. Useless channel. Words of a true, important opinion right there. Brain cells, probably not, though. I posted the link. Did it show up? Let me check. Richard Wilkins. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, shit. Sage Burnt with a very beautiful and constructive comment. What steps would you recommend on building a better relationship with yourself? All right, so the first thing I would recommend on how to build a better relationship with yourself is become familiar with the parts of yourself that you don't like. Why is it you don't have a good relationship with yourself? Become familiarize yourself with the parts of yourself that you don't have a good relationship with. Are you running from your past? Do you have toxic habits that you know aren't good, but fuck it, it just feels good, I'm gonna just keep doing it? Are you holding yourself back from pursuing what you want in life because you don't think you're good enough? Are you with somebody that is draining you, but you don't have the courage to let them go and be there for yourself? Become familiar with the parts, with why you don't have a good relationship with yourself. And it's gonna depend on what you have going on individually of how you take steps from that point. But becoming familiar with what you don't like about yourself will sort of start to give you the grounds to begin making changes on those things. A huge thing for me is exposure therapy, which is kind of like you expose yourself to the things you don't like about yourself. If you're insecure, fucking sit with that. Like, apparently I have a really big forehead. So I sit down and I go, okay, I have a really big forehead. A bunch of strangers on YouTube really just paid a lot of attention to my forehead. Oh God, how do I deal with this feeling? I wish I didn't have such a big forehead. Oh my God, I feel so insecure. And you become familiar with the feeling that you don't like. You expose yourself to it. And I think naturally, the more you sit with the truth of your insecurity, funny enough, the more you become confident about it. Think about that. Like, if I'm insecure about let's just keep using my forehead because everybody keeps talking about that. If I say, yeah, I'm fucking insecure about my forehead size, I don't like how big it is, what about it? What in is there? There is no in. The only in there is through the insecurity, where you can pick and pry and prod at it. But if you own what you don't like about yourself, yeah, I have a shitty fucking relationship with myself. Yeah, I'm really insecure. Yeah, I have horrible habits. And you own it, there's a degree where it starts to not have as much of an effect on you. You know what I mean? And from that clarity, it's almost like you start to get like uninterested in your own fucking melodrama, you know? What are you guys doing in this chat right now? What is going on? This YouTuber must have had a rough childhood. My mom is here, so she can speak on my behalf. Gendalf the White, Jay Siaram. Ram, man, it's good to see you. Wait, what's going on here? They report supernatural events that took... So what's going on in the chat? Who's reading the chat and some jackasses are in here? Who do I need to block? Who needs the boot? Start telling me who needs to get kicked. Oh, shut up with the Bible stuff. Since when did we start calling figuring yourself out shadow work, though? Well, oh, Toilet, is he really the one that needs to go? All right, Toilet, I'm sorry, but there's a major vote trying to get you out of here. So I'm going to put user in timeout for 24 hours. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. Holy Snoopy, I didn't know if you were being a dick or what was going on here. All right, he's gone. I guess that's what everybody needed. I'm sorry. I've just been... Mom is getting pissed. What's going on here? Thanks for that, man. You're inspiring me to go write. I'll keep you in the background while I write. Tell me what you're writing about, man. Rip to the boy. I don't mind Christians, but like, chill, bro. See, I've just been talking. I'm not reading the chat. I'm like, I could sit here and just focus on the chat, but man, it's a rough one tonight. Everyone has someone in their lives. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing? Everyone has someone in their lives who knows them better than all. Ask them who you are to others if you only want to make yourself better for you. That selfishness will manifest in the... Wait, hold on. Everyone has someone in their lives who knows them better than all. Ask them who you are to others if you only want to make yourself better for you. I'm having a hard time understanding that just because of punctuation. I couldn't tell what you're saying there. Sequin Death, you're still here. What's up? Yoan Describe is waving. And don't anger Miss Witch. Yeah, that's a very good point. Who would win in a fight, a lion or a gorilla? Gorilla strength, lion, rippy, teeth stuff. I don't know. I cry every time my parents leave. I'm going to go write out my personal thoughts. It's something that I've found helpful. See, I do that too. When I'm feeling a really intense emotion and there's not something I can do about it in the moment, I'm just in a shitty mood, I'm jealous or upset or sad or anxious, I like to write out all the variables. As if I'm my own, like, talk therapist. I'll be like, okay, what am I feeling right now? Well, I feel fucking angry. What am I angry about? I feel angry that this happened. Why is it that made you angry? Well, and then I write it out. And what is it you want right now? Well, I want, you see what I'm saying? Fucking write it all out, man. Write it all out. It's a way of like fleshing out and sort of elaborating your own feelings to yourself. Did you read it, Devin? No, I can't see it. Let me try to find it, Shachi. Hold on. Shachi, I do not see your chat anywhere. Okay. Richard, Spiritual Witch is my adoptive mother. Haters can catch these hands. That's so sweet. I love it. She's such a beautiful energy in the background. Like if you see hearts flying across the screen, it's probably her. You're probably about to see them right now in a moment. She's a beautiful, beautiful being. Holy Snoopy, what are you going off about? Oh, I see why people were bringing up Snoop earlier. Your fucking name is Snoopy. This chat has been rough. Lion, yo, what is your name usually? Fuck. Mythrunder. Is that your name? How do I say that? Mythrunder. Thank you, Precious Heart. You're so sweet. In a pinch comment, I don't know. I have never heard of it. Was it where he was talking about the Gunas? You see that comment right there? Ram, 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 ram. Ram, I think it's mirrored. I think that shit's mirrored for you guys. Ram. That's the point. Ram, ram. Yeah, Shachi, was it the one where he was talking about the Gunas? That was a while ago. I don't even know if In a Pinch is here. Oh, no. Holy Snoopy. Brother, man. Holy Snoopy. Give us... Oh, wait. I have good questions. Wait. Yeah, I was just going to say, give us something of substance. Live forever or die now? Very good fucking question. That's just a fun question. Dude, what a good question. Imagine when I pick, it happens. What do you guys think? Answer Holy Snoopy's questions. Would you rather live forever or die right now? That's a really far out question. I would rather, most likely to go with the second one there. To leave the body now. Because that doesn't, I believe in the possibility of reincarnation and the possibility of stuff happening when we die. So I'd rather just carry on with the natural course of life, death, than fucking break the matrix and live forever, you know? Both immoral. Hey, you're still here, homie. Why are they immoral? That's interesting. Wild Wild West. The chats are always an interesting Frankenstein, no matter what. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Tonight, Chase, has been like, my brain is like, oh my god. Last week was fucking awesome. How many of you believe in what Sleepless just said? If you're even gonna take the time to read that. Such a cool quote. What quote? Isn't that living forever in a sense? What, the life, death? Yeah, it kind of is. But I feel like what he meant when he said living forever is like this life forever. The gods envy us because we're mortal. Because any moment may be our last. Everything is more peaceful because we're doomed. That is a far out quote, man. Like, that's good. I dread the concept of living forever. Eventually, all physical things decay, and existing in a void as spirit would be defeating. That's interesting. Existing in a void as spirit. Is that what you think death is? If you're immortal, then you will watch everybody die out. That's true. My point is, don't grow selfishly. Oh, you're back. What's up? Cloud9, I will respond to that comment here in a moment. My point is, don't grow selfishly. Improving the intent to improve life, not just your life. Okay, so that's a really fucking interesting point. Because I made a quote or a post the other day saying to be selfish with your healing. Now, I don't mean to fucking like block everybody out, and when somebody asks to hang out, you say, nope, I'm fucking working on myself. And I don't mean it like that, but what I do mean is I'm trying to emphasize the importance of prioritizing your well-being. Because if you're not doing okay, all you have to offer to other people is not okayness. You need to be, and a lot of us think that prioritizing ourselves is selfish. You want to take time to yourself. Your friend asks you want to hang out and you don't want to, but you don't want to be selfish. You don't want to be a dick. So you say, yeah, let's do it. So now you offer fallacy. You offer a lack of authenticity. That's what you're offering. But when you're willing to be honest and say, no, I don't really feel like hanging out, that teaches them more about you. And it teaches your inner self, that little hurt being, the one that's afraid to stand up for themselves. When you choose yourself, they go, oh my God. They listen to me. It's like your inner child. When you choose yourself and you're there for yourself and you prioritize yourself, it begins to blossom and relax the mind and the body of the one who's been so on edge fucking living for other people. So when I say be selfish with your healing, I mean don't be afraid to do what you need to do for you. Don't stay in a shitty relationship because you don't want to hurt them. Like, bro, you know? But if you take no one else's input into your growth and improvement plan, you may come out just as a big or bigger of an asshole. That's absolutely true. What I'm saying doesn't mean don't have teachers, don't take advice from the outside. What I'm really trying to say is to remember that your individual healing is what you should be focused on. Because when you become healed, when you become better, you naturally, as a natural response to that, offer better things to the world. It's natural. Like think of this. This is a beautiful analogy. When you take a ball and you push it underwater, that's like deviating from a healthy version of yourself. There's all this force, there's all this resistance, there's all this effort, there's all this pushing against negativity. Now, if I were to ask you, how do you get rid of that negativity? If you push the ball into the water and I ask you, how do you get the ball to come back to the surface? What do? You let go. And the ball naturally comes back up to the surface. When you let go of the resistance, of the force, of the denial, of the trying, you naturally gravitate to a higher vibration. You naturally say better shit. You naturally choose wiser shit. You naturally want to be around people who are better for you and you are better for them. You naturally start to not resonate with places, people, jobs, situations, on and on. You know? It's your healing and the good that you offer the world is a natural result. It's not something you have to like manufacture, you know? 200% yapper. Dude, yapping's my job, bro. What's going on? Is it getting crazy again? You guys gotta let me know when shit's getting crazy in the chat. The people that I trust. I think if you're immortal, you exist without the... What question am I answering? Fucking... being selfish with your healing, yeah. Darkness Fig says, hi. Do you own... What's up, man? Good to see you. Just nonsense mainly. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you. Are you spiritual? Do you own crystals? I would say I'm spiritual, and I do indeed own crystals. Oh shit, yo, thank you for putting that question again. What's a reason to want to be alive? The fact that you're searching for a reason to stay alive is in a way like a good enough reason to stay. Oh God, man. These comments, bro. Do you think I do that, Jeans? Service to others. Oh, such a beautiful comment, man. Such a beautiful comment. I believe death is a dark void. That's what a lot of people believe in. Crystals are the way, bro. Not. How much do you know about crystals, Clint? Fuck, man. He's never going to finish my questions. All right. I am present with the chat. I am no longer yapping. What needs to be answered? When you die, you go back. You go to the black hole, not the light. How do you know? A reason to be alive, man. Fucking look around, bro. you know? I could go on and on and on and on and on about the reasons to be alive, but it's a mystery. It's a beautiful, vibrating mystery, and you're here naturally, so why not let yourself be here naturally and not leave unnaturally? Nature will take you when nature is ready for you. So in the meantime, fucking go on the ride, man. Service to others can be dangerous. Some people sacrifice too much of themselves to service others in a way that doesn't help them. That's true. That's true. That's not true service to others, because service to others is so deep. It's kind of what I was talking about earlier. How service to self is true service to others, because when you serve yourself, you raise up into a higher vibration, and when you raise up into a higher vibration, what you naturally are is service to others. Service to others has been spoon-fed to us. What do you mean by that? That's a really interesting point. What do you mean? Yo. Dude. Uma, are you here? Bro. My girlfriend literally might be snooping off in the background. She's a mod. No way! She's here, bro. What's up? I can't believe you're here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. You need to go back to sleep. Things are really crazy in the live stream right now. This is not a place for your sweet soul right now. Oh my god. I just want to check. It's been crazy. People have been like 6, 7 brain rot. They're talking about my forehead, babe. Do you love me less because of the size of my forehead, Uma? Being the best version of yourself is the best way to be of service to others. Exactly. So if you're getting sapped by being of service to others, you're not serving others properly, you know? And apparently my absence has affected this chat. 100% it has. 100. You add such a beautiful energy to the chat. You go, mama, teach them all. For real, dude. And also, not only your energy, but the fact that you can delete those brain rot comments. Yeah, see, there she goes. Boom. Wait, whose message did she delete? Damn, we got some Jesus in here. Watch out, bro. The Nuba will get you. She will fucking get you, bro. Show us your ceiling fan. I need to see the screws and small pieces that are attached to the ceiling fan, plus the design of it and the way they spin. That's so funny, dude. Yeah, she shows no mercy, man. The Nuba will eradicate your existence from this live stream if she deems it doable. If you can't afford to eat, how can you expect to feed another? Facts. You know how when you're on a plane and it's crashing, who are you told to put the oxygen mask on first? You're not instructed to, the person doesn't say, and as you're gasping for oxygen, attempt to save your wife and children, because, you see, you're told, no, put your shit on first, get yourself right, and then you're in a good position to help others. Y'all listen, I have no mercy and I will ban your asses for 24 hours and make sure you won't be here in any other live stream. She's going off, bro. Oh my god. Nuba chopping block, go burr. Dude, it's 1 in the morning for her. She's not a happy camper. She probably has to get up really fucking early, and she pulls up to the live stream and things are not looking pretty. I don't know what to say. What was Sequin talking about in regards to Hinduism? Was it because of paradox? Pure simplicity being the substratum of infinite complexity. I do remember that comment vaguely, but spare me because this chat has just been outrageous today. I think she was talking about, the contradiction right? These chats, bro. Chase, I don't remember exactly what she said. And also, I don't believe in two chances, so don't even test the water with me. It's so funny, man. It's great. Listen, Uma, if you deem them to be removed, I trust you. You're a moderator for a reason. Jesus loves me. Oh, dude, you're still here, Mythrunner. I'm so glad. What chat? Did I miss something? Look at the chat right above Jesus loves you, Uma, and just read it a couple times. Yeah, Gandalf. Jesus loves everyone. If you live in darkness all your life, then you will get your wish, and when you die, there will only be darkness. The light will be there for those who sought light and love while alive. That is a concept that is very interesting. Deletes it. That's funny as fuck. That is a very interesting concept, man, because that plays into the idea that you create where you go. You go, it's all fucking black, nothing happens when you die. Okay. God says, okay. That sounds like an absurdist point of view, simplifying the infinite amount of complexity in the universe into the concept. What do you mean? That sounds like an absurdist point of view, simplifying the infinite amount of complexity in the universe into the concept of absurdity. I don't get what you mean by that. My non-American ass didn't get it, but since you pointed out, means I have to do something. That's funny. If I remember, I'll tell you. Yeah, you're out, bro. She's gonna get you. Watch out. You can turn. Yep, there he goes. Boom, gone. Holy Snoopy, be careful, man, because you're teetering on the edge. Clint is a jackass. What did he say? Is Clint here? I haven't seen him. Did he just get removed? This is hilarious. Yeah, she will. Yeah, Holy Snoopy, you're teetering, man. She might just deem you not allowed to be here, bro. And it's not up to me. He's the one who is talking about yapping. Yes. Yeah. I resemble that remark. Uma, read his name. Holy Snoopy been getting on my nerves. Oh, shit. Why aren't you a fucking moderator too, Mom? Holy Snoopy, you're good, man. You're good. Like I said, I agreed with you, lady. You're teetering. Okay, Holy Snoopy. Yeah, see, I think you're good. See you later. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, you don't want to make comments like that either, man. This is great, just sitting back and watching this shit. No, Holy Snoopy, in my opinion, you're good. You're fine. I guess you're getting on certain people's nerves, and it's not up to me if you get removed tonight. The idea that infinite complexity is simplicity itself, that exists in some Hinduist circles, reminds me of absurdist thinking, where the essence of life is boiled down to a sequence of randomness. Well, to me, like, the infinity is found in the simplest little thing. 100%. That's something that psychedelics taught me immensely, is the infinity in just a little leaf dropping, or a little drop of water, or a painting, you know? No one makes mama angry and gets away with it. Ooh, shit. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Should I do it, Devin? I think like I said, Holy Snoopy he's on the edge, man. He's an edge rider. He's an edge rider. Snoopy is acting a little trolly. You just gotta calm down and focus on what we're talking about if you want to. if you want to hang. No, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I'll leave it up to you, Uma. I'll completely leave it up to your discretion. Me, I'm Mama. Yes, the spiritual witch is my beautiful mother. Can you find your Buddha nature in spilled milk? Exactly. Exactly. Tegan Carson, what's up, bruh? No, like the comment in a pinch made about Brahma ejaculated. Is he not a god? So how can something like that happen? Also, I have never heard of all that stuff. It is too complex, the stuff. What's the question in there? I don't understand the question. I'm having a day. Sorry. You're good, man. You're good. You're done for. SSSS. I don't know. Yeah. You're done for. Wait for it. Probably like no more than 5 seconds. Yeah. That's great. Oh, down goes another one. Down goes another one. She's just dropping them, bro. Everybody you see being removed is a good example of all the people that come in with just nonsense. What's the topic beforehand? I don't know this topic at all. I want to participate. Right now, there isn't really a topic. I'm kind of like, tonight's been a wild night in the chat. People are on one tonight. We've been kind of all over the place. We're talking about God and death and if it's selfish to work on yourself, you know, but how important it is to prioritize yourself, you know. Think she's asking if Brahma is considered a god. Why is he getting cursed? Should we know better? Is that what she said? No good. So how can something like that happen? I don't know what this whole idea of being cursed, of Brahma being cursed is. I enjoy my job. You do a wonderful job at it. It's great. I'm so glad you're here, Uma. This has been the first time you've pulled up in a live stream in like a minute. And I don't blame you, by the way. Door the Third. I have an offer. Learn the meaning of life or be a god. Fuck university. Let me guess. You're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, I ain't going. I'm so glad she's here. I know, dude. It's been so long. Ando Scott says, yo, what's good, bro? 6 a.m. Nah, you ain't going. You're going to wake up and be like, nope, ain't my life. I mean, it's selfish for sure working on yourself. No one ever understands your journey and why sometimes you have to remove yourself from everything at times. So when you say it's selfish to work on yourself, what do you mean by selfish? Because a lot of the word selfish has like an incredibly negative connotation to it, you know, where I don't care about you, you know? Do you think animal cruelty is funny? Well, yeah, boom. Down goes another one. Exactly. Look at her doing her job, bro. She's killing it out here. Do you see how fucked the chat is tonight? It's crazy. It's been like this wildly. Like, I can barely keep a train of thought tonight. I deleted the same chat as a minute ago, by the way. Sus, man. I will voluntarily remove myself from this live. Thank you. GG's, man. You know where the door is, brother. Speaking of doors, what's up? He's still here. Giving women ultimate say can be hazardous for trolls. That's fucking hilarious. Dog water comment, bro. Selfish is a state of mind, not a consequence of an action. I agree. I completely agree. New moon energy, bro, right? Is it the new moon tonight? I wonder if Clint has been removed by Uma yet. Yeah, she did. She got rid of his ass. That's crazy. Dude, I'm gonna just sit back tonight. This guy's about to go. Mr. Purple Man. Mr. Purple Man, you are looking at your last seconds here on this live stream, bro. This is great. This dude looks like the motherfucker who takes shits exclusively outside. Low-key a funny comment. Read, I have no mouth, but I must scream. Bro, the fact that the chat is just filled with people... Selfishness in the outside perspective. To everyone else, it seems like you don't care, but life gets overwhelming where you actually have to. Like selfishness because you need to control your life. That's true. I see what you're saying. To that extent, it looks like... I mean... It only looks like you don't care because they don't understand what it means to prioritize themselves as well, you know? You said it yourself. If you don't think of others when improving yourself, that is selfish. But continuing to care for others while improving yourself isn't selfish. Yeah, and it's not about not caring about others. That's when I'm talking about being selfish with your healing, the reason I use such a buzzword like selfish is because so many of us think it's selfish to be there for ourselves. But it ain't. It's normal. Like a lot of us, if we stand up for ourselves, we feel like we're being bad. We're being a bad person by saying, stop fucking treating me like that. Or we're never talking again. Or I'm done being treated like... We feel like that's bad. But the only reason we feel like it's bad is because we're so used to getting walked on. We're so used to not standing up for ourselves that being a simple human with simple, basic boundaries feels like we're being bad. I don't even need to read some people's chats here. I know they're not trolls and they deserve your attention, not mine. Making my job easier. I need to read it. Yeah, exactly. You're already feeling them out, for sure. You are the only one who can improve yourself so others can stand to be around you and live life alongside you. So be selfish so you can be social. And yeah, selfish, like I said, I'm using it in the context of a buzzword. Is the chat better now? 100%. You're fucking killing it, babe. So will you do... Oh, I don't know what that means. It's kind of the same concept where the pantheon gods can fall victim to lust, pride, envy, etc. She's saying if Brahma is a god, shouldn't he know better than to fall victim to what's considered sin? No, man, in my opinion, because Brahma is playing out this whole fucking trip. It's all a dance of drama. That's what Leela is. I got a cat laying on the bed right now. His name is Leela. Lila. Leela means the divine play, the divine dance. Can I go back to sleep now? Absolutely. I hope you do. You need to get some fucking rest. I doubt you're going to university tomorrow, but if you are, you need to get your ass to bed. I love you, and thank you for hanging out. Thank you for doing your job, and it was so beautiful seeing you in the chat. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Duty called me. You felt it, babe. You woke up and you're like, this fucking chat needs me. Look what you came to. This is what I deal with, bro. They're not all like this, but they get bad sometimes. Just you coming in lighten the mood. It really did. I couldn't stand reading mean chats. Bro, think about me trying to keep a train of thought, trying to keep a thread of constructive teaching. You know? It's crazy. People in here talking about, bro, your fucking face is like 75% forehead, and you're such a beautiful trans woman, and I hate you, do something interesting, and it's great, man. It's great. Chat smells better, like lemon. Thanks to this beautiful girl, the Nuba. Some people can't sense what a beautiful being you are, son. Thank you so much. And I completely agree with that. I completely agree. Like, people will call me a yapper, and people will say, what you're saying makes no fucking sense. But think about this for a minute. Think about this. When you listen to somebody speak in a language you don't understand, it all sounds like fucking gibberish and nonsense, right? Now, is it because they're speaking gibberish and nonsense? Or is it because you don't understand what the fuck they're saying? Think about it. This is my first time meeting you, but I love your boyfriend. Thanks for being here. Yeah, she's such a sweetheart. I literally met her through these live streams, and she is just an absolute fucking blessing in my life. I love that girl so much. He's very lovable for sure. Oh, you got me all in my feels on my live stream, bro. Your parents failed. When you come up in conversations, that one got missed. Dude, what's so funny? This guy, Hawaii Mike, I don't know if you're still here, bro. The fingers. Hawaii Mike, I don't know if you're still here, bro. My mom is in the chat, dog. Talk about my parents changing the subject, bro. My mom's watching my live stream right now. What do you believe a person needs to live life well? Not simply to stay in their life, but to be fulfilled. Well, the simple answer is happiness. That's the simple, but also the obvious answer. But I'll take a step down and I'll say purpose. That's something that I've realized profoundly recently. I only hit his chat. Having a purpose, it makes your life into a beautiful opportunity to grow, to make something of yourself, to do something with your time, where you get out of bed and there's a fucking reason why you got out of bed. You don't just get out of bed and just fucking float to your job and then engage in your negative habits on the weekend and bitch and moan and get a little bit of good times here and there. And no, you have a fucking vision, a purpose, a direction, and you go at it like nothing else. Whether that's your family or your relationship or a career or your religious depth and vigor, whatever it is, or your body, working on your body, having a purpose, having a goal, having a vision, makes you go from being floating out in la la land, just kind of happening, to fucking going somewhere, you know? And spending your life in a meaningful way that is constructive and conducive to your well-being, you know? Listening is often better than speaking. Wow, that's beautiful. And of course you would vibe with that, Uma. That's beautiful. Well said. Thank you, bro. Empty is full and full is empty. Empty better than filled with stinky trolls. This chat is really empty. Door the Third, it's really interesting that you say that, because now the only people that are here are the ones who are offering beautiful things to the chat. Uma, I love you so much, sweetheart. I hope you can get back to sleep soon, and I will hit you up in the morning. I'll probably hit you up after the live stream. Yes. Have a good night's rest. Oh no, yo, I just pooped myself. Good night, sweet girl. I love you. Good night, Nuba. I love you in a platonic way. Everyone's saying bye. That's so sweet. I wrote a bit, helped get some things out. Yo, you're still writing, bro. I love you so much, man. I love you. Damn. Girl, you need to clock out. You've done your job. You've sifted through all the trolls, man. You have done your due diligence for tonight. You go get some fucking rest. I've been here for 2 hours, bro. God damn. Bye. I'll see you later, man. Much love. Thanks for being here. Wait, I haven't even been live for 2 hours. What are you talking about? I ain't letting people be shitty to you, babe. You're so sweet, honey. I've had this very sharp pain in my head for a few years now. Has any one of you guys experienced that? Fucking Uma, the Nuba. This girl has like a constant headache. It drives me nuts. She's like, oh, I haven't got enough sleep. I have such a fucking bad headache. And then she's like, I'm going to take a nap. And then she wakes up, oh, I fucking napped too long, man. I have such a headache. It's like, what's going on, man? Did I hear someone mention my headache? Yeah, that was me. Fucking Sage Burnt said he has this very sharp pain in his head for a few years. And has anyone experienced it? Sage Burnt, if it's real sharp, you might want to get your heart checked. I'm concerned about it. I hope it's not brain damage. Well, I feel like if it was brain damage, you would fucking be like psychologically or physically impaired, not just experiencing pain in your head. How often does it happen? Yeah. Drink some water. Dude, speaking of drinking water, I have to go pee. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, what's up? What's going on? Oh no. He drinks all of Africa's water supplies, bro. That's why I just had to. It's so funny you said that, dude, about drink some water. Cause I drink too much water. I think a gallon a day keeps the demons at bay. Hey, man. It mostly happens when I get stressed out, but it's like a pain in the top 2 corners of my hairline. Yeah, that seems like a. How's your eyesight? Sounds like a typical stress headache. Not saying stop being stressed, but that's probably it. It very well could be. Door the Third, remember me? Yes, I do. Hi, Carly girl. Come here. Come and see me. Damn, girl, you're still doing work out here. Sage, I'm wondering if it's connected to eyesight specific, especially when stressed. Look at my little collie girl. Look at my little baby. I'm usually not exercising when it happens. What's your deal, bro? Elaborate on the question a little bit. What do you mean about my deal? Do you mean what am I doing? Why am I live? Who am I? What's my problem? What are you talking about? Does it feel like a tightness around the head or a poking feeling? Dude, I had a little bit of a headache today too. I still have a vague little bit of a headache right now. Like, are you a good guy or a bad person? Well, that's highly subjective. I consider myself a good person, a good guy, 100%. But I don't know if I have enemies that think I'm a horrible fucking person. Maybe, probably. Call it girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's a good guy. You're so sweet. He pulled me. I did nothing. Girl, you pulled me too. Just saying. By the energy you have right now, that's why you got me. You have this magic little thing to you. Okay, I came here to troll, but I like you. That's great, man. Well, I hope that I'm a break from the fucking brain rot torture chambers that you've probably been scrolling through. My name is Devin, by the way, bro. It's nice to meet you. Bro wasn't even trying to pull me, by the way. Oh my god. Will, welcome to general support. Shit, bro. Thank you, man. For real, what's up, man? Thank you so much. Yeah, I like you. Oh, Brad G9. Yeah, let's go, dude. Thanks, man. For real. I like you too, brother. How are you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. My eyes are begging to get a break. From what? The screen? Shut it off, bro. I'm glad he didn't start by trolling, right? The Nuba pulled a mother-in-law. Oh my god. You guys are gonna fucking love each other that. So much. So much. I tell Uma that all the time. I'm like, you're both gonna be fucking shy, but once you're like vibing, you're gonna be like telling me to fucking go away and like having your time to yourself and shit. What is that sitting there? This is called a cat. It's a beautiful blessing of an animal that feels like the most awesome place to be in the house right now is wrapped up in my arms, purring. It's a cow, yeah. Look at this baby. Look at this little kitty cat. Also, I like that you're good to your cat. Dude, how people treat animals is a huge insight into who they are. Just saying. Sorry, brother. I'm okay. I'm 34 and live in Delaware. Well, thank you for pulling up, man. For real. I'm glad to have you here, man. Yeah, my name is Devin, and I run the YouTube channel Northwood Shaman, and I talk and teach about spirituality and self-transformation and that kind of stuff. And every Thursday, I go live on YouTube and hang out with the beautiful community that's grown over the past 40 weeks and meet new people like yourself. So welcome aboard, man. You're going to be taken in with open arms. Three-Eye Atlas is in his lap. What the hell? I'm glad you didn't troll. Welcome to the family. For real. Yeah, dude, exactly. You're good people. Thank you, man. I see you, man. Genuinely, it takes one to know one, bro. There are living British citizens who paid taxes that went into paying off the debt of freeing all the slaves. That means there's British citizens today who helped free the slaves. I don't know what that's in regard to, Tord and Ver, but interesting nevertheless. We're just people. Good and bad is a choice we make every day. So true, man. I want some mushrooms to have an awakening. That's a you problem, bro. Thank you for being transparent in the chat, though. Ooh, somebody got murked by little Miss Nuba. Oh no. Oh no, yeah. Well, see you later, bro. See you later. It's only a matter of seconds now. Yeah, there he goes. Dropping him down. You do a kick-ass fucking job. I am hyper fixated in that kitty. Yep. You hear the meows? Yep. That's little Miss Yang. There she is. What's up, baby? What's up, Yang? What are you doing? What are you doing, Yang? You look confused, honey. Where you going, sweetie? The way I deleted my wholesome chat. Wait, you accidentally deleted your own chat? I'm agnostic. Is that a good pathway to spiritual realization? I think agnosticism is saying I don't believe in a God because I don't know one, but I'm not against believing one if I discover one. That's agnosticism, right? If so, that's like where I was to begin with, you know? And then psychedelics coincided with Eastern mysticism, mainly that of Buddhism and Hinduism. There it is. Found it. Your place looks nice, man. I can't wait to get a place again. It'll happen, man. Genuinely, set your mind to it and don't let anybody or fucking anything distract you from that. You can do it. Don't let your mind try to pull you in all sorts of directions either, homie. The Nuba, rest, brave warrior. Your blade is seasoned enough on this day. For real, dude. She's been putting in some fucking work. And she is tired and has fucking university first thing in the morning. And she's over here kicking out fucking brain rot YouTube Shorts kids from the fucking chats, man. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Question, if God is all good, why does he allow animals to suffer when they are not being tested? So you don't... Okay, so here's... This is such a good fucking talking point. We think that suffering is proof of no God. But to me, suffering is not evidence of a lack of God. Suffering is not good enough evidence to imagine that God doesn't exist. I think what's going on is that we don't understand why things are the way they are, and we, in our human, hedonistically oriented minds, think, well, if God was real, wouldn't he make everything fucking awesome and peachy and blissful 24/7? That's what you would do, not God. God has a different vision. And when I say God, I don't mean an old man with a white beard sitting on the fucking clouds up in the sky. I'm talking about the creator, the source, the one, that which is. The design of this life is so much more far out than your human mind can fathom and comprehend. So to look out and go, why is all this suffering allowed and happening if God exists, is a very fair and very human thing to think, but it's just that. It's a human thing to think. And when you come outside of that, like when you can touch into a deeper place within yourself beyond humanity and human psychology, you can see that everything is intrinsically meaningful. It serves a purpose. It's all an incredible web of activity and energy, you know? Agnosticism with relation to religion is the position that you do not know whether or not a God exists. One can be agnostic and still believe if they have doubts. Yeah, for sure. How do I start? That's highly subjective, but I would say go in the direction of the teachings and philosophies and practices that mainly pull at your attention immediately. For me, that was Buddhism and consequentially Hinduism and Taoism and these kinds of things. Timesley said, hi, Northwood. What's up, brother? This is ridiculous. My nickname changes every time. Me getting ready to leave. Trolls, not so fast. Damn. You're doing some work, baby. I love you, babe. Hit me up after the stream. I will, sweetheart. I will. I'll be live for a little bit longer. Seriously, thank you. You woke up and decided to come to the chat and start fucking putting in some work. For real, thank you, sweetheart. And I hope you can get some rest. I will hit you up soon. Do you get a lot of trolls? Yeah. This live stream was probably one of the worst. That's why this beautiful girl, the Nuba, pulling up was so impactful, because she's a moderator and was just getting rid of them. I need more moderators when it's this busy. I'm sorry, you don't deserve trolls. You're good, man. You're good. Yeah. When you put yourself out there, that kind of stuff is going to happen. You know, when I go live on YouTube, of course people are going to pull up and judge me. It'd be silly of me to think otherwise. You gotta mod Mama for sure. She manages to remain impartial regardless of you being her son, which is an incredible virtue, generally, and valuable trait of a mod. It's difficult. That's hilarious. No, she means remaining impartial. I already know what she means. It's difficult holding her position of sort of modest neutrality. Yeah, exactly. Here, you know what? Mama, do you want to... Let's get some votes. Who wants the spiritual witch, my mother, to be a mod in the chat? Let's get a little bit of a majority situation going on here. You seem like a very kind person. Don't let trolls disturb you. I absolutely do my best to move on. I typically won't even read the chats. My beautiful girlfriend will do her job as the moderator if she's on, removing them. Because I know your heart. Yeah, okay, we got a couple votes to mod my beautiful mother. But no, I typically will not allow any sort of troll stuff to get in the way of the flow that I'm trying to share with you guys. Why are you wearing earrings? I don't know, man. You got me good. I don't know how to mod. Mama, all you do to mod is fucking delete the people that you don't want here. I'm gonna make you a mod. Love from California, brother. Much love, bro. I was in Cali a few years ago. That place is tight. Oh, shit. My girl's speaking her fucking native language. You watch out, bro. She's communicating with this person here. I vote for Mama. All right, she's getting modded. Add as moderator. Managing moderator. There you go. You are a moderator. Uma, what did that person say? Hi, today's my birthday. Happy birthday, homie. Welcome to the live stream. How old are you? Wish I could participate, but I have to do the dishes. Shit, man. Hey, good to see you, man. You've been pulling up in my comments a bunch. Hi, today's my birthday. Yep. That's the second time you said that. 18, nice. Hey, congrats, Miss Witch. Yeah, she's a mod now. Look what happens when you comment now, Mama. You got voted right in, bruh. Dude, my phone is so loosely on here. Sorry, I had to step in. I know Arab, man. I had to speak in his own language and make sure I understand what he's up to. Oh, jeez, man. What? He was planning to shame you for wearing oh my. For real? They just keep adding shit onto the fucking list of despicable, ignorant shit that they pay attention to. Oh, no. Who is this? What did he say, babe? Happy 18th, dog. You an adult now, according to some governments and organizations. That's a funny way to point that out. You look like my homie Levi. Satan is pleased with the work you putting in. His name is Ali. Well, hello, Ali. How are you? Do you drink or partake in any substances? Just curious, not saying you seem like you do. No, I don't drink, really. I basically don't even drink. I'll have a drink once every, few months if I'm, out with a friend somewhere or something. And as far as other substances, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes or nicotine. I'm basically completely sober. I live a sober life. Look at that, Mama. You're a mod now. You can remove people you want to remove, and I trust you. What do you believe in terms of religion? I believe God is everything. Everything is a manifestation of God. I believe science makes sense and is very... it's solid, but it doesn't disprove God to me. God is the totality of existence itself, and existence itself is the proof that I need that God exists, because to me, the fact that this even fucking exists is a sign of miraculous, ineffable magic. I drink once a year now. That's good, man. Good. What gender are you? Take a guess. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any spiritual realm or higher power or God, but respect the religious and spiritual views of others. That's really interesting, Richard, because I thought you got down with my spiritual content for the reason that you were invested in spirituality yourself. So that's interesting to know. This is some really good Kamala Harris style word salad stuff. So as I was saying earlier, homie, since you're pulling up now, what I was talking about was when you listen to somebody speak a language that you don't understand, it sounds like word salad shit you don't understand. But it's not because it's bullshit. It's because you don't fucking understand the language. And that's literally all it is. Nope, she's part of the family. Wait, what is that in reference to? Can I have that leaf in the window? Oh, are you talking about that comment? Maybe. I'm in the hospital. What's going on? Life is like an ocean. You can stick your toes in, or you can explore yes, 100%. Explore the fathom depths. Absolutely. I love that comment. You play guitar. That's funny you bring that up, because Uma, you and I were just talking about that earlier today. Not really. I have a guitar. I used to play, but I don't really anymore. So you think the universe itself is a veil for God because the God himself is unknowable by his nature, so he manifests as the physical and as everything. The only change I would make to that is that it's not a him. It's a it. God is not a gender. It's it. It is. This. The name of God is this. This now. Right here. I do get down with your spiritual content. I think the study of spirituality is akin to philosophy in some sense. Connecting with oneself doesn't have to reside in the domain of spirit. Yeah, spirituality is a very nuanced word, isn't it? I don't even know really what it means to me. Like when I think of spirituality, I guess I think of like non-conventional belief in God or higher powers and divine creators and that kind of stuff. Bro, that yay is stuck in my head now. Why is that what you're thinking about this late at night, girl? Dude, you gotta do the AE weird character thing. The yay. Do you support abortion? If you're asking me if I believe that women should have the choice to get an abortion, abso-fucking-lutely. 100%. What are you talking about, Jaden? Opinion on Nephilim? Nephilim. I don't know what that is. Wait, was this guy on live with Joe the other day? No, I wasn't. I believe God isn't one, it's all. Facts. Same. Stop paying attention to God and it will go away. This is a great woke mind virus channel. Oh no, man. Stop paying attention to God and it will go away. You want to know what's funny? If I stop paying attention to you, you'll go away too. I love your earrings. They are so cute. Me trying to sleep my mind. Yeah. Oh, look, there we go. Look at that. Bye-bye, motherfucker. Trying to sleep my brain. Yay. Oh, jeez, bro. You just staring at the ceiling. You see it as a fucking demon standing in the corner of your room. You beat me to it. Oh, shit. She got you, bro. My mods are doing some work, bro. Sorry, I meant Nephilim. I don't know what that is. What is it? Yay. Uh-oh. Jennifer. Careful. We are really fortunate. Oh, no, he's back? What the fuck, bro? Talk about you stop paying attention to God, he'll go away. You're going out of your way to stay in this live stream, brother. What are you doing with your time, man? Talking about virus. You're like a fucking parasite growing through the chat, hidden forever. Let's go, dude. I wonder what the last thing he heard was. They have no mouth and yet they must scream. That's funny. I think God is one, but the manifestations of him, I'll change that to it, are infinitely many as it wishes. I agree. Repeat message so it isn't lost in chat. Nephilim are the children of angels and humans described in the Bible, and some... If he asked if I believe in that, I have no idea. Now Mama sees what I see when deleting people from the live stream. Let's go. Get the fuck out. I love it. You guys doing your work. I'm Skull Crusher Warrior here. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Let I bless you. Hey, man. What's up, Brad? Yo, hey, thank you again, man, for joining the general support. It really means a lot. On my channel. Nothing much. I love it. Bye, Jennifer. I didn't even see what she said, but thank you. When the fallen angels came down to earth, they had children with mortal women, creating the Nephilim. I never heard of that, man. That's far out. I'm just happy I can support. I greatly appreciate it, man. And for real, after the live stream, go and check out some of my content and see if it vibes with you, man. And also, not only for you, Bad, but for everybody that's new here, I go live every Thursday at 7 o'clock. So if you guys vibe with this, you like the flow of it, you like watching me fucking bobbing and weaving through trolls and brain rot chats and shit. Pull up on Thursdays, man. 33 likes, let's go. Yeah, babe, it's been pretty crazy the past couple weeks. It's been pretty fucking good. We're at 34 now. Yeah, it's been fun, man. And it's so good to have you back here, sweetie. I feel like you put out good karma. Thank you, man. Thank you. I feel like you put out good vibes too. What's up, my dude? What's up, bro? Brain rot stuff. I hate that stuff. Yeah, I hope this is like a safe haven and retreat from that. I like you are good to your cat. Yes, sir. Yeah, be careful. With the what? With what? I mostly like kingdoms and history games, and also like wildlife and stuff from History Kingdom Night Warriors. It's really interesting, man. I love that. History is fascinating, isn't it? Talking to someone planning to troll. I know. That's why I'm so grateful for you and my mom and the moderators, because you guys know what's fucking irrelevant and just doesn't need to be here. Because like I'll be on a really good thread, and then somebody starts talking about, bro, your face is like 75% forehead, and it just grabs my attention. And it's not like it offends me, but it distracts me. It's like a heckler in a crowd, kind of. Inanimate doesn't mean non-existent. God might be an amorphous concept that doesn't physically manifest, making it and it. That's an interesting point. What do you think of reincarnation and karma? I think reincarnation is absolutely a possibility. 100%. And when I think of karma, yes, karma plays a role in reincarnation, absolutely. But I like to think of karma in the context of our life right now, where the word karma translates to action. Karma is not this god that seeks revenge on people that were a dick to you. And it also doesn't reward you when you do a good thing, like you do something good and you're like, God, did you see me? You know, karma means action, what you do and why you do it, and where you're standing in your mind when you do it, you know? So when you do good things for a good fucking reason, it sows seeds of that same energy in your life, which will come to bear fruit eventually, which you will reap, you know? And if you do bad shit for bad reasons, bad shit comes your way. Are you headed out, CR? Oh no, she blocked somebody. Wait, what did he do? What did Skull do? He seemed, big forehead means a bigger brain. Change my mind. Oh no. Shit, man. The T. That's funny. Big forehead means big brain. Do you love humans? Yeah, I do love humans, man. We're a pretty cool species. We do some fucked up shit, but I personally believe in reincarnation. I kind of believe in that. I absolutely believe in something happening when we die. Do you love with your heart and your soul? Do you touch with your heart? I love with my heart and soul. And do you touch with your heart? That's an interesting question. Yes. Absolutely. I like that question. He was saying offensive chats. What was he saying? He went from like seeming like a innocent person telling me about himself to what? To getting blocked. What did he do, bro? Nuba, put me in timeout. Do something now. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit. He's back, bro. Bro, you're gone. You're gone. You're done for. Can I pet that dog? It solves the problem. Depends on your definition. Something that is alive but shows no sign of life is also inanimate. It solves the problem of evil somehow so that the suffering purifies you of bad shit you did in past lives. No matter what you believe in, we're still all humans at the end of the day. Yes. He pissed me off. All I said was I didn't like anime stuff. Is that what it was? I don't think it does. The problem of evil persists in the karmic universe depending on the value you have on karmic rewards. God created you for a relationship with him, but you have sinned and fallen short. Ooh. So God sent his son, Jesus, to live a perfect life and die as a sacrifice for your sins. So we're chilling, bro. Fucking equalize that shit. We're good. He balanced that shit right out. Fucking I couldn't come into work, and so somebody fucking covered for me. I'm being silly. Let me reread his chats. I trust your discretion. If you think somebody needs to be kicked, I won't argue with it. We're doing an audit. Hold up. Yeah, right. We're determining if you can stay. That's so great. Richard, that's funny as fuck. Oh, shoot. It's been real though, guys. This has been wild, man. I appreciate every single one of you that hangs out and vibes and chats and has a good time. And the people that are new here, welcome. It's like this every single Thursday. It's fun, wild. Yeah, it's a good time, man. You can say that any suffering is a form of punishment and purification, so that you must act well if you want to have less suffering in the future. I kind of agree to that, though. I mean, I wouldn't call it punishment, though. I might have made a mistake the way he worded it. I thought he was being intentionally offensive. No, you're good. You're good, man. I love, though, that he came back on an alternative account. Like, the fuck's going... How do you find a live stream like that? How do you switch an account and show up on a different account? Oh, yeah. Ken Doge says hi. Dirt for Days says hi. What's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. I have a question. Oh, ain't reading it, bro. Do you remember me? Not really. I believe in you. Thank you so much. Mary, thank you. Thank you for the, I don't know what that is, the gift. It looks like a gem on my screen. Thank you. Just look up your channel after switching accounts. Pretty easy unless you get... It's interesting, though, that somebody would want to be here that bad. Is that weird? Like debt, not punishment. Since we are all fallible, we always suffer to different degrees to purify our souls, not out of malice from God or randomness. Wait, so what stance are you taking right now, Rational Heretic? Are you talking about karma and reincarnation? Broke for Christmas, what would you do? Well, do I have kids? That's the main thing. If I don't have kids, it's okay. I got more things to worry about than Christmas if I'm broke. You're super right about that. It is strange to want to be in any space that you've made yourself unwelcome in. Yeah, right? Make cookies. Yeah, it's very strange. Me looking at that 3 a.m. and needing to be up at... Babe, it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. No. You're either not going to sleep or you got to get your little ass to bed right now. I mean, you're not going to university tomorrow or you got to get some sleep. That's a no-go. What is it? 3... Yeah, that's undoable, babe. This is why you have constant headaches. Come on. The ... We all know you don't need to fucking go in there and sit in the class, bruh. You're gonna fucking rock these exams, girl. But no. Stay home. You have my blessing. What? What's the deal, honey? What's going on? Do you love God? I do love God. I love God. Do you love God? What's going on? What's up? Tell me all about it. Are you saying that the solution to the problem of evil is that? Ooh, shit, dude. Oh, he's spamming. He's spamming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tyler Hamilton, you're gonna get blockarooed if you keep it up. I miss you too, sweet girl. I am so glad you're here right now. Genuinely, like you have completely enlightened the whole live stream for me. The energy, I feel like everybody here that's good-hearted feels the same energy. It's so beautiful. You're such an other half to the live stream energy because like this is where we fucking came from. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Almost 40 likes. I know, that's good, man. That's good. You're so sweet, honey. Ryger Pete. Flamin' Heart Punch Bang. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Jesus is God and King of Kings. He's helped me through life and made my heart and made me a better person. I love that so much. GG's, bro. Yes, Richard, you suffer to purify your soul of past sins and malice. And if your soul acts well, you won't suffer. I gotta do something real quick if you guys don't mind. This thing is loosey-goosey and I gotta like fucking tighten it or something. Hold on. There we go. All right, what's up? 40 likes. Yeah, let's go, bro. We're getting another wave right now. I hit the like. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I've been seeing you in the comments, bro. I hope you're enjoying the content. I hope you've been well, man. You look like you huff dashta. I'm a dust huffer. Did you know Bloodhound Lil Jeff was off a perk on the drill he died at? I didn't. Whoa, babe. I love you so much, honey. I hope you can get some good rest, sweetheart. I love you. I'll hit you up. And hey, thank you so much for pulling up and doing your fucking moderator job. I love it. And I love you. You sweet girl. Does the Bible talk about the size of Jesus? Like his height? I am happy. Go to bed, Nuba. We love you. We do. We love Nuba around here. Her name is Umayma, by the way. I am happy to be here. I lit your comms up, bro. Dude, I love you, bro. I love you. I've been loving it. How many atoms makes him up? Oh, jeez. I figured that's the direction you were going. Hello, Maud. Yeah. Nuba for president. That's hilarious, bro. Where are doing, bro? I love that comment, man. What are you asking? My choice of highs was definitely more on the destructive side than anything esoteric. Alcohol and gambling. Damn, bro. So when you say gambling, do you mean like going to a casino? Swizzles 1875 sent 100 somethings. I don't know what that is you're sending, but thank you. That's awesome. What do you think of the 13 families? I don't know what those are. Noam, I don't know how to say that. Noah said hi. What's up, bro? If all souls were created pure, what is this? Clutch. Thank you, guys. Heidi WCUE sent a flower. Thank you. Swizzle sent clutch. If all souls were created pure and given free will, they must be allowed to do evil. But when they do evil, it comes back to them in future lives. Dude, I like the conversation you guys are having. It's very interesting. Does the cross size... Oh no, what are you guys talking about, man? Damn, the spiritual witch is over here doing work. I love it. I love that I made you a mod. All types of gambling, but yeah, casinos and sports bets with bookies. I don't know what that is. Yeah, that's pretty rough, man. That's pretty rough. Well, how was it you worded it earlier? Your choice of highs, yeah. So where are you at now? How have things been now, man? And in my opinion, God is the embodiment of good. So, Door, first of all, I love the way you started to actually invest in like deep, constructive comments. It's beautiful. Let me ask you, what is the bad then to you? Wait, Riger Pete said something that you wanted to delete? What'd you say, bro? I don't think you'd say something bad. How you doing? You skateboard, bro? No, I don't. I think good is the embodiment of God. Yo, very good fucking point. That's huge, bro. Good is the embodiment of. Oh, that dude, that hits. Why don't you skateboard? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not in my karma. My karma. I nailed it. What'd you do, bro? No worries. I just made the cross joke twice. Oh. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah. It's I guess right now, yeah. It's all right. Dude, I would dust you in a religious debate, I guarantee. Null and void. Why do I recognize your name? What do you expand on that a little bit? On phonem, grave is dust you in a religious debate. What does that mean? On phonem, what does this mean? Yo, Shadow Ascent, dude, what's up, guys? I don't know, Will or Alex. What's up, homie? It's good to see you, man. Weirdos, yeah. Depends on the particular theology or God, I suppose. Not all accounts of creation describe souls as inherently pure, and many that don't acknowledge a karmic structure. Nolly Chase Theme is his name. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get ready. You're a loser, bro. GG's. I caught you live. Denver Metro Edits. I remember you. Yeah, it's been a minute, man. What's up? Look at my beautiful cat. Acknowledge the kitty. Acknowledge the kitty. What's up, Collie girl? You wanna come hang out? You wanna come hang out, baby? My little Collie. This is Collie. Oh, she's gone. I caught you live. Yeah, what's up, dude? Dovik said hi. What's up, man? We need to catch up for who am I talking to? Alex or Will? What's up, man? I would love to talk to either of you. I love you guys. I hope you know that. I think of you guys every now and then. Once every great moon. I'm just kidding. You guys cross my mind every now and then, and we connected at such a beautiful time, and I genuinely hope you guys are well. Alex, I haven't seen much of, but Will, bro, like you're out here fucking just living your life, man. I love it. I have tried various stimulants. And Alex, what's up, man? Yeah, I don't know if I follow you on any of your social medias or anything, but dude, how have you been? How have you been, man? And a gambling winning spree is a very big dopamine hit. Plus, you think you can just win enough to pay everything off. Yeah. Well, where are you at now, though, man? Are you clean from that shit? Hello, chat and cat. Yes, sir. That DMT story was insane. I still want to try it. Have you heard that on DMT you can see code? Yes, I have heard of that. I think it's very interesting, and I also feel like I know what they're talking about. I've never tried it. Since God creates... I love that you guys are having this little conversation. I love anime. Yeah, anime is pretty good, man. Since God creates the soul himself, they can't have any original impurity because nothing bad comes from God. Bad comes from the actions of the creatures who have free will. That's interesting. That's interesting, rational heretic. Nothing bad comes from God, but bad comes from the things God created. Humans or creatures who have free will came from God. I'm butting in on this conversation, so feel free to not acknowledge what I'm saying, but that's my take on what just happened. Yeah, I'm off that now. Gambling world is very fake. It's all based on trying to rip each other off. Yeah, sounds about right. Where is the soul located? Inside or outside the body? Everywhere. I mean, we operate that's like a heady fucking spiritual. Yeah, both, right. The soul, I don't know. There's something. This is my I thought this was your favorite YouTube channel, man. Rough. Yeah, you got him. You got him. I think there is something animating our bodies right now. Every single one of you, the one looking out of your eyes, you are a soul wearing this suit on a fucking cosmic ride. You know? You are something animating the body. And I think this becomes very apparent when we witness a dead body of someone we love. Not to be graphic or morbid, but you witness a pet get put down, or you go to an open casket funeral. What becomes like viscerally apparent to you in that moment is that that thing you're looking at isn't what you loved. What you loved is gone. And now there is the shell, the body of the thing that you loved. And that body will return into nature. But there's this impression that what you loved was not the body, because there it is. If you loved the body, you'd be fine. No. What you loved was that which danced through the body, which departs when the body is hurt or dies or whatever, you know. Omar, I'm gonna block you. Please chill. Mama, look at the deleting the messages. Look at your options. You can also hide them indefinitely from the channel as well. Interesting questions. If God is good, then what is Jesus? Have you read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle? No, I haven't, but I think my mom has that book. We are the shell for the soul. No, our body is the shell for us. Worded a little bit differently. Our body is the shell for us. Nice hair, twin. The soul is who you are. The body and mind are possessions. Very interesting point. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. Facts. Holy shit, you're pulling up on the 13 families thing, man. The 13 families are a group of real-world families who hold massive amounts of wealth and power and claim to be descended from the Nephilim, sometimes known as the Nephilim bloodlines. I don't know about that. Pretty far out. If God is not all good, why would he allow you to conceptualize a better God? Okay, so rational, going off of your comment about free will, doesn't imagining a God better than what you think God is, wait, what the fuck? I just fucking completely lost my train of thought. I need to stay out of your guys' conversation. I'm gonna let you guys just keep talking. I just completely blanked on what the fuck I was saying. Do you have Asperger's, or have you ever been diagnosed with any deficiency? Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, you see a definition of the soul. It can be the actions one does and the patterns one chooses in life. Do you read tarot? No, but the spiritual witch there, she reads tarot intensely every day, I think. She's laughing. Wasn't that funny? Which God is it that you believe in? It's not about picking one for me. I believe in God, which is, to me, existence itself. Everything is God. The God that I believe in is everything. I'm refraining from reading and commenting on your statement, Richard. Everything is God. Everything is God. You are God. I am God. It's all God. Now, when I say that, I don't mean, oh my God, I am God. But I'm saying that everything is. Why? What has you convinced? I have an unshakable knowing that this experience, I can't not have this feeling that this experience of reality is impossible, yet it's happening. It is when it doesn't have to be, but it is. And it's fucking infinitely wise, infinitely beautiful. It's hard and horrifying and intense, but in a beautiful kind of fucking way. There is no way, there is no room in my mind to conceive that this isn't a divine fucking magic show. It has creator, that's for sure. I'm sorry, Northwood. We're just chatting up. I love it. No, carry on. You guys are all good. Carry on, man. I just keep interjecting, thinking you're talking to me, and then I realize I'm coming in on a fucking conversation that's well on its own. So it's like, and then I start to make a comment where I feel all wise, and I'm like, wait, and then I just forget what I'm talking about. So it's like, all right, I give up. I'm just chilling, to be honest. Hell yeah. So how does that get you to God? What do you mean by get me to God? I'm already with God. Crunchy Taco said hi. What's up, brother? Too many things fit together too well. It can't be by chance. That's, yeah, in a nutshell, how I feel too. This isn't a fucking accident. You think the universe was like, oops, I'm gonna accidentally cook this up. Oops, I'm existing. And what is the universe prior to existence? Awareness of itself. What's up, everybody? You see this right here? This is a Kit Kat. That's a baby. That's a little baby right now. Too many, yeah. I have a spiritual channel called Empirical Miracle. We should do a collab panel. Dude, what is this paneling thing? I have to try this. I would love to, man. That would be really fascinating. We are a part of God, in my opinion. Have you any opinion if you were in the devil's little season, if you have heard about it? It is a Christian theory. No, I've never heard of that. Okay, even if I grant you everything you're saying is true, how does that get you to being convinced of a God? Well, see, here's the thing is I am convinced. It's not a matter of I can't convince you. I don't have to convince myself. To me, God is real. In the same way I see God is. Hi, how are you? I am good. How are you doing? How do I contact you? Hit me up on Instagram at Northwood Shaman. That cat planning to kill you in your sleep. No, I promise she has a good heart. Isn't that right, Airbell? Oh gosh. Uh-oh. We got kitty cat action over here. You hear that? I'm okay, just sleepy. Why? What time is it for you? Do you think without the Bible you would know who God is? Fuck yeah. I've never even read the Bible, man. You're kind of looking for an argument that isn't here. If you grant him everything he's saying, then you're granting him the existence of God in full. Well, it's going somewhere interesting. You have an eye booger. Do I really? No, I don't. Hey, Denver Metro Audits follow you. Let's go, bro. He's a male. Oh. Dude, the emojis are good. Do you guys think reality is created in a collective way? Yeah, Gonzo. If Mama, are you removing them or just deleting their messages? Because you can remove them. Do you guys think reality is created in a collective way? The all is mental. I don't know. Dog is God. I believe we create our reality individually. Wait, you've never read the Bible, Northwood? No, never, man. I've heard pieces of it and stuff, but never read the Bible. Each experience is I'm learning. That's hilarious. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Here, I'm gonna move him. High user on this channel. There we go. I think when we hide somebody, he can keep commenting, but nobody sees it. So he just feels like he's getting fucking ignored. Each experience is individual, but it's part of a collective. Yeah, I agree. Reality is probably one's subjective experience of the world around them. I don't know, though, man. I feel like, what is the world around them? I mean, if you say reality as in like a personal reality, as Joe Dispenza would describe it, yeah, like the reality you construct for yourself, but what is the world around them then, you know? So do you think that all other religions got it wrong if they don't believe in the same God as you? Well, do you think that all other religions got it wrong? No. No. There's many ways up the mountain, man. My way isn't the way. If somebody else thinks their way is the way, that's a way up the mountain. They're just yelling over to the other paths up the mountain, this is the trail you should be on. You see? Oh, jeez, bro. Dude, look at the background. Hold on. Down to meet up somewhere random in the U.S. next week? I'm off work. I don't, unless you come to Maine, I can't travel at the moment. I got a bunch of stuff going on, and I'm not in a position where I can at the moment. But man, I would love to. How do I become a member? I don't know exactly. I think you go to my channel, you go over to memberships, and you just subscribe to one that vibes with you. Holy Napoleon Dynamite. Despite not reading the Bible, I'd say you have a better understanding than many Christians. Yeah, that's far out. It's far out, and unfortunately true. If you say God is bad, okay, you get it. Please engage with us if you want. I share your same views about God, by the way. Are you talking to me, Rational? Heretic or something? Press the channel and press the dollar sign and become a member. Yeah, let's go. Become a member, brother. I don't personally subscribe to objective morality. What is good and bad is debatable. Yeah. All right. Let me read it again, man. Please engage with us if you want. I share your same views about God, by the way. Yeah. No, I'm letting you guys have your conversation, but I am reading your chats, by the way, for sure. Like what you just said was pretty fascinating. Excuse me. All M states are significantly better than non-letter M states. Do you care if your God is real or not, or is it just a comfortable thought? That's interesting. I think everything I don't know. Do I care if my God is real or not? Yeah. Yeah. If it got proven wrong somehow, I'd be pretty upset about it, I guess. But like my God is in a way non-falsifiable to me. Do you ever listen to Dolores Cannon? Not really. Not really. But no, my God is like reality is ineffable, and that's why God exists, you know? And so you can't really take that away. Then why do you believe without evidence? What is reality itself is the evidence I'm looking for. I don't need anything further than the fact that reality fucking exists. That's it. That's God. I get it. You wake up and you go, holy fuck, I exist. That's crazy. And God is that. God is the magic of reality. I think people have a problem with God because they think it's a bearded man in the sky. Yeah. Who knows, Danny? What do you think I'm talking about, bruh? Yes, God is no sky god. I am. My problem with the existence of God is an inconsistency in description. Many people have many perceptions on what God is or isn't and no concrete proof. Yeah, and I mean, many people also have how did you word that? Many people have many perceptions on what reality is, despite a God, but their proof is like it's compatible with other people's proof, just spun through a different fucking lens, you know? It's the right perspective of things, objective, which will prove that the only set of reality is through the wait, what? I don't understand that comment. I was trying. The Bible says that everyone will be without an excuse because God will reveal himself to anyone. I think I'm going to close up this live stream for tonight. I'm getting to the point where my mind isn't functioning anymore. I'm exhausted. It's been a long week. It's been a kick-ass live stream, by the way. I love all of you so much. The old homies, all the new homies. And just a little housekeeping real quick before I head out. I have a Discord community where we can talk about this stuff all week, 24/7, meeting multiple people. You guys can continue your conversation together. You and, who is it? Richard and Rational Heretic. Pull up to the Discord. I have a bunch of threads, spirituality, meditation, psychology, psychedelics, so on and so forth, mental health, all of it. There's a bunch of people in it. It's growing right now. It's pretty active. And you can find it by going to my channel and you click the description and you'll find a link that says Join the Inner Shift Society. And it'll take you in, enter your email, and it will bring you to the Discord. It's like a private Discord community hiding behind that link. So I would love to see some of you in there. Otherwise, I hope to see some of you on the YouTube channel, on my videos, where I basically talk about how to be a healthy person, you know? But yeah, I love all of you so much. Yeah, Rich, what'd you say, man? All right, Northwood, have a good night. Good night to everyone in chat. Special shout out to Spiritual Witch for adopting me and Rational for disagreeing respectfully. I love it. I love it. And you, Richard and Rational, I hope to see you guys in the Discord. I hope to see anybody here who likes these vibes in the Discord. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I'm going to go to bed and not wake up to an alarm tomorrow, but sleep in. And yeah, I hope to see you guys around. So much love to you. You guys be well, and I'll see you around.